Oh, there we go. Now it's locked. Now we are recording.
Oh, goody. Yay. Hi.
On this one as well. Let's just bring it back a little bit.
There's another 10 minutes out of her 5 minutes set up.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing she does
If nothing I do takes...
has ever took 5
Then
minutes.
why did you believe me? Why did you say?
I don't believe you. That's why I just agree with you.
My arm, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know that. If I do a countdown on you, it'd be terrible.
Okay, there's...
So anyway, this is our first broadcast. Broadcast, you know. People say apples, people say oranges, tomato. She says that all the time, but they do. Or it would have never been a little quirky statement if people didn't say tomato. She said, factually speaking, she doesn't know. She's just guesstimating. So we've been trying to get ready to go see a friend for about 5.5 hours now because, you know, he has to work tomorrow, and I'll be damned if we get outside and the car won't start. And we have a jump box.
Well, first we got outside, I couldn't find.
First she couldn't find the cords that she took and put on her floor, which I'm not even going to go there about the room. That.
My room's a little messy, y'all.
Horse shit. If you say messy a little bit, that's just a couple of things sitting on the table. If you want to see your room, because I will take pictures and send it. Just look me up, Shelby Prince 224@gmail.com.
Ultimately, if y'all do want to see my room, that will be dependent on next video and how many likes we get.
Wow, like and subscribe to our channel.
If we do get enough, then what we will do from there is allow y'all to see the room. Next level.
I'm the responsible one.
Yes, he is the responsible one for this says. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, when you look at my room, you'll say, yep, she's the responsible. Check. Now I feel like I'm being assaulted by it. Like, can I cup this over my mouth?
Not working properly because it's the 48 wasn't on. There we go. Now mine is working as well. We've got the recording up there, recording there. They're both sounds going through there.
Will it be X-rated if I try to give this microphone
I mean, it would fuck up the mic. Don't tap on that though. It's making a weird noise in here. So you can hear it if you like. I'm simply suggesting to you not to do that, sister, because it is giving us a weird sound within the system.
She's picking on me.
So I will let you hear it. You can hear what you sound like and what I sound like.
No, I understand like a hillbilly.
No, I don't think you actually do.
Check.
So, and then this button right here, right here to listen. You can't?
No, not at all.
I don't know why you can't hear it, because I can hear it just
I can
fine.
hear you.
You have to get closer to me, but
I can hear you.
now you still to hear yourself?
A little bit. Yep, that's all right.
Because you have to have it dead center on your head.
Okay, so...
Is that better now?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Thank you.
So this button right here is applause.
Thank you.
You want someone to cheer, you'll hit that. Okay? You want someone to giggle? Okay. Put them on. That way you can help do stuff like that when you want to do it.
Have they got one that says...
This is a yell.
Throw your roommate down the stairs?
They do not. This is... Here, we'll do some laughter. That's more laughter. So this is a yell. But yelling. They'll hear it as well as that, obviously. The giggles. Awkward sound, which I don't think is too awkward, but that's what that is. Whatever. You've got a cheer. You've got a applause cheer. These are basically the main ones that we're using. And then you have a splash here, which is kind of like a splash.
It's awesome.
So
That's what I
it.
need to do to you anyway. Slap
And then
you.
if for some reason you wanted to mute everything, you unmute it.
Yeah, why would we want to do that? What
Say
would we
someone
want to
comes
do?
to the door or something, whatever.
I'll just
whatever
answer
reason.
it. They'll just have to hear us.
No, I know, but for whatever reason, if we would need to mute
See, everything I say,
the
she
mute button's there.
has.
No, you're the one picking apart. Why would we need to do that when you can say, oh, that's the mute button. Thank you, sister. It's the mute button. Okay, so we're
Now you guys understand why I want to put your down.
Dear Jesus. All right, you put that down now because we are sounding good, I do believe. Make sure. Yes, everything does sound good and clear. I hope you guys are enjoying this content thus far. So we're going to go ahead and officially start the podcast. So hi, everybody, and welcome to our Trans View. I am Deidre Andrea Jackson Moore. And
wow, that's a long name.
And you are who?
Shelby Lynn Prince.
And you are trans female, yes?
Yes, I'm trans female.
How long have you been in transition?
Halfway between my transition physically now. I've been transitioning for about 8 years. Was hard to get into doctors to find the right doctors, the right surgeons. Yeah, been on hormones now for about 2 years, I think. So, these didn't grow.
Go ahead and show them.
They didn't grow this big in 2 years. So I don't want to give anybody any false hopes that are taking hormones. I had a breast augmentation done last March because I'm impatient.
Well, I would suggest after 8 years, you were kind of quite patient.
Glad you got that hair off of there.
Yes, I did for you.
Don't like hair?
So, and I am Deidre Andrea Jackson Moore. Long name, I know. I have just started my transition. I am about 2 months in, 2.5 months in.
When did you start it?
September 1st. I came out as trans.
This is December the
17th?
17th. So there you go.
Yeah, 18th. Actually, it's 18th. The morning of the 18th.
October, November, December.
About 3 months. But I started hormones October 29th. And that's what the date I was going for. Not my coming out date, but the day I actually started the hormones. About 2
she
months
needs
of hormones.
extra. Docs,
I do.
All the doctors out there, this woman needs extra. She's driving me crazy.
I'm a little emotional. But, we have been living together for about 6 weeks now. And a lot of our friends have said, oh, you guys are so funny and blah, 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 blah. Y'all should record this. And so here we are. We're recording for y'all. I hope that you guys enjoy this content and that y'all will like us and subscribe and we can get monetized and maybe make some damn rent money. That's where I'm at with it.
Nice.
That would
you know
be nice.
the show Two Broke Girls? Whoa.
They are quite rich compared to us. We are two trans broke girls, truly broke girls. But we do have a Venmo if y'all would like to donate to the show or to us individually or together. It is our Trans View, all one word, all lowercase with the $ symbol. I will make sure that is at the bottom of the screen when you guys do watch this. So we just figured today's topic wouldn't be a topic, actually. It would just be a nice, free-flowing introduction.
Goofy.
Yeah,
I'll make
just
it
here
a topic. The topic is that we were supposed to be over at our friend's house about 5 hours ago.
Well, if you want to go check that jump pack in there, sister, real quick and see what it's at, we can.
I wasn't waiting on me. I can tell you that much.
No, never waiting on her. Yeah. You know, I'm a girly girl bitch, and it takes me a while to get ready. But truthfully, I don't have to rush. You know why I don't have to fucking rush? Because there ain't nothing important at all that I have to do.
Well, sometimes
when you go to move like that, baby.
Sometimes there is important stuff that you need to hurry.
Yes, and when there's important stuff that I need to do, I'm not worried about that. But when I need to be somewhere and need to do something, I'm there. You're not late for work. I take you to work on time, do I not?
No, I'm not late for work.
Because I take her on time.
Usually, but her picking me up is
right. Because
another
that's not
story.
important. You don't got to be picked up on time. You've got to be there on
I
time.
have something I want to do.
You want to do.
Yeah.
That's that want word. right?
Or need to do
No,
that.
you don't need to do it. You
How
want
you
to do
know?
it. I know you. And I know what we
Sure,
need
that's
to do when we need to do it, right?
Hey, does everybody know what a chicken says when it's mad?
Oh, God.
It says, fuck off!
Let's give it a little laughter. Where's that laughter at? There we go. Just press it one time. You have to hold it down.
Okay.
Yes. So she has a very odd habit of telling funny dad jokes. Dad in quotations, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about that?
What?
Well, I guess we can record it or edit it. That you are an actual parent.
Oh, yes, I am a parent of 2. I have a son that is 31, and I have a daughter that's 29. Her name is Michaela. My son's name is Michael, named after his father. We just ain't figured it out who he is yet. But they're both supporting of
Which is
this
awesome.
transition, which is awesome. Yes, it's awesome.
Yay!
Yeah, my daughter she works at a rehab center, and she is in the field of addiction crisis. So,
Which is awesome. I have about 10 years in recovery from drugs, not so much alcohol, but from drugs. So I think it takes a very special kind of person to work in the field, and not only work in the field, but be effective.
yes, my date was June 25th of 2022 was the last time that I had ever taken anything or used anything. So I've been clean now for
2.5 years.
2.5 years, yeah. Yep.
My date is March 21st of 2015 was the last day that I took anything. Well, not anything, 'cause I smoke weed and stuff. I look at it, I'm what's known as harm reductionist, meaning that I don't believe in an abstinence alone program. I believe in not taking the DOC. Addiction isn't about a drug, right? Addiction, as we know, factually speaking, is about dysfunctionality and behavior. So everyone has their own opinions on things. So, right. So I'm a harm reductionist, so I've done a few things here and there, but I haven't taken any opioids, my DOC, my drug of choice, since 2015, March of 2015.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dave.
Like I had a different view on that. I came to the Lighthouse program here in Marion, Ohio.
I'm not supposed to do that. Shouldn't give to specials. Like, let's just be a little bit more vague.
Just edit it
Yeah,
out.
I'll edit it out.
So be a little bit. I came to a program up here in
Northern Ohio.
Northern Ohio because it was a 1.5 year long program, and I felt like I needed that.
Right.
I was on Vivitrol. Shout out to the
Supplicate
people
for those of you who
at
are poor.
Vivitrol.
Supplicate.
It has kept me completely mind free of all that stuff.
Which is awesome. I chose a different path. I went with an outpatient program a couple times a week, seeing a doctor and a therapist, and I decided to go with Suboxone, Subutex, the pure form of Suboxone, buprenorphine, for those of you who are poor and can't afford name brand medicine, and it has really helped me, and I'm still on it 10 years later. I take a low dose every day. I don't have withdrawals. I don't have cravings. I don't do other drugs because of it, but it helps me with a lot of the pain that I suffer with. And I think that to each their own. That's the thing with recovery, is there is no one certain way of doing recovery at all. Everybody's recovery needs to come in their own pace, in their own time, with their own decisions being made. I think there's an aspect that a lot of people want to lump all addicts together, and I know some programs say that no addict is different from another. We're all addicts. We're all the same. But I disagree with that. I think that it's individual, and that we need to be cognizant of that, to be aware.
I can say this one thing. 22 or 28 people started the program the day that I did when I came from Southern Ohio, we'll say.
Central. Yeah, it's from Central Ohio.
5 graduated.
5 out of 28.
And
5. So
I was at the top of the class
Woo!
and everything.
You won it. You won it. So
I got a future, and I got a little bit of a schedule that I have written out for myself
of goals, which I think we all
to
should be
get
doing
done.
that.
And my transition was one of them.
You're going strong
It's
on
going
that.
great. I don't have any complaints. Of course, we all want to get things done faster.
Yes.
It is a time-consuming project that you start. So all the people that are out there transitioning, all my LGBTQs, family, let's just say alphabet mafia, it's a lot easier. They keep adding letters on there. You might as well just say the alphabet. To any person starting their transition, patience.
Patience. You know, when you hear first of all, let me say that mathematically speaking, that is about less than a quarter, statistically speaking, that started with you that actually ended up graduating that program.
Right. So everyone that graduated, out of the 5 that graduated, let's put that way, there are 3 of us that are still
Walking the road of
sober and still living their own life, living their best life.
So my point in bringing up that is that it is incredibly difficult to be in recovery and to stick with recovery. So for any of you who have friends and family in recovery, encourage them. Give them that pat on the back, that cheer. And to make sure that you're reminded that if they do relapse and fall short, to not scold them, because they're scolding themselves. We as addicts,
we beat ourselves up
way more
and blame ourselves more
than anyone ever could.
Anybody else could.
Ever could.
Yeah.
So anything that negative that you want to say or any kind of bitching you want to do to them, they've already done it to themselves in that mirror 100 times over. So what we need from you people, from friends, family, is encouragement. Is for you to lift us up and to pray for us and to give us strength and hope and wisdom, and not to dog us and beat us up, because we're doing that on our own. But I do think that there is this. I do think there is a real need within the LGBTQIA+ community for
That's
recovery.
what I'm talking about right there. Just stay out.
I'm not saying alphabet mafia.
It's so much
That's a
easier.
Republican thing.
No, it's not.
It is a Republican thing.
Whatever.
Republicans started that. Donald Trump and the Republicans started
There ain't
that.
no Republicans here.
There are not Republicans here, but that is...
And I
the way
say it,
of-
so that
of-
makes
of-
it a what?
Well, I'm just saying, factually speaking, it started with
Here we go.
Republican
Factually, she's going to use the word.
perception.
Yeah.
It is important.
I didn't even want to say it because it about makes me want to throw up.
It's important to know that everything that happens in our lives is a perception.
Anybody know any good therapists right now? She's looking for 1, maybe 7.
But factually speaking and truthfully, that is what it is. It is everything that happens in our lives is a perception, and it is based on and guided by our lived experience, our understanding, our environment, our sensory perceptions, and then only when we look at it logically and with statistical data do we then have it come
I've
to
heard this 20
a
times in 4 days.
it's important for you to see this and to know what's going on at times. So I love
Does
psychology
anybody
and
want a
human-
roommate? I'm a great roommate. I'm an awesome cook.
She is an awesome cook,
I'm
but
clean.
she's not perfect herself. Let me tell you.
No, there's things I have my OCDs about things.
Right. So she is only joking, obviously, when it comes to the roommate thing. No inquiries needed. We're not taking applications.
Maybe, I don't know.
We're taking applications for sexy men.
Whoa, yeah.
So how would you describe your sexual orientation?
Mine is heterosexual. The reason
Explain
that I feel that is I'm a woman. This is what I was born as. mentally, this gender dysphoria.
Outside of the biological.
Yes, it keeps you, you know, it's something that you suffer from, you start suffering from at a younger age because you're confusion.
Right.
When you get a little bit older, like when I was probably at 12 or 13, I knew that there was something wrong with me
Most of us
inside
do.
for the way I was feeling about myself, you know, and
Makes us crazy.
to wake up every day and to look at yourself in the mirror knowing and feeling that it's not right, something's wrong,
Right.
is miserable.
Miserable. Yep, I agree.
So
So you came out as
I came out as
gay?
I came
or
out as
bisexual?
gay or bisexual. I came out as bisexual.
How old were you then?
Oh, you're asking too fast. So I'm 58 now.
Woohoo! Yay!
Yes, there is not another 58 looks like this one.
I agree. She is absolutely gorgeous. Has the body of a 30-year-old, the stamina of a 19-year-old. She wears my
Any
ass out.
takers?
You know, that came out wrong when I said that. We are not sexually together in any way, shape, or form. We both consider ourselves heterosexual.
Not at
meaning
all.
that we are women who are attracted to men.
That's it.
Biologically
Men only.
speaking, it's none of your damn business, genitalia-wise, what's going on with either one of us. So keep it to yourself. But we are attracted to men, meaning those who have penises and present as masculine and male. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
but I don't
Yes.
know about that.
I think there's an aspect that she could fall in love with someone. Oh my word! This girl. So yes, we're taking applications, and you better be hung, is what she's trying to say.
I did not say that.
You gave a body language.
I was getting ready to clap my hands.
You was
That's
not.
all.
You didn't clap your hands. You were given a body language that we want. Some hum and
No.
right.
No.
Like, there's nothing wrong with them. You know, being sexually active, you need to be safe. We would recommend that you see your doctor and that you get tested regularly. Get on PrEP.
Definitely keep on top of things like that. It doesn't matter about if you are being safe. It's the other person. You don't know if they're being safe.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest if
Know
you're
your partners.
sexually active, get on PrEP.
Right.
It's not just for
Amen.
for the alphabet mafia's family.
Straight people need it too.
This is a medicine that can keep you from contracting the
HIV.
HIV
Which is deadly
virus.
still. It is still a deadly disease. We don't hear about it as much, but it changes your entire life at that moment. And even when you become what they say non-detectable, meaning that the virus is so low in your system that it doesn't have a viral load, you can't pass it along, it still is damaging your own body instead of being safe. Now, PrEP doesn't help with anything else, herpes or the clap. Any
So
of that.
I suggest you
test
do what
regularly.
we do. See, we have testing
kits
kits
that you can order for free online.
And that's one of the things that we have them do, or I have my partners do, is to test. And sometimes I even have. It just depends on who it is. I'm not saying I'm with multiple people.
That's true. She's not saying that.
But I'm saying.
But if she had been with
if
multiple
I had
people,
been,
we would be being safe in that.
we're being safe and responsible.
Right.
Use protection.
Use protection. Yeah.
You do
You
not.
can get condoms for free in many, many places.
Yes.
You can actually order them online. We are both allergic to latex, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So-
come see me. I got a box full of them.
So we actually are able to order
But they're
free
the
condoms.
magnums.
For, oh my lord, we can order non-latex for free that are provided by the government, which is a fantastic thing that our government does. We're able to make sure that we are being safe and proactive. It is not just a man's job in today's world to make sure, but also a woman's job. Trans or cisgendered, gay or straight, to make sure that you are taking responsibility for your own.
Definitely. That's it. Do it now, and you'll be thankful later.
Right. And would agree with
Does
that.
anybody? I'm got to do a shout out to Earl Shy for her makeup today. I have to pick on her somehow, at least 20 times.
I was actually quite fast today. I got a bath within an hour. Look at me go.
That was unbelievable.
And I was able to get the makeup done within about an hour and a half. Well, a little less than that. I didn't start doing my makeup before we were going to go see Duke.
Let's just say 2 hours.
Okay,
Gotta
2
be safe.
hours. Awkward.
Plus.
But I feel the need to, I guess we'll talk about this first. I only wear skirts and dresses for religious reasons. Some might think that it is for the outside world to look at me and to realize that I am female or that I identify as trans female.
It's weird that I'm picking these little hairs off these microphones.
Yes, it's from the dog.
Sort of scares me.
Come here,
Where
Buddha.
did you use these last?
Come here, Buddha. It's the dog.
Wow.
Well, I will show you all the puppy that we have. Come on, Buddha.
Whoa.
Come here, baby. Come here to Mama. I will show you the puppy, and
I feel
you
like
will
we
see
should have protection
why
over
we
these
have
microphones now.
why we have little is because there is a little guy here, little man, our little man, Mr. Butterbug. Hi.
He's a jerk. He's a bully.
He is a bully and a jerk at times, but he is a Boston Terrier pug mix. He is 3 years old, and so hi, thank you.
That dog is super smart, and I'm pretty sure he understands English perfectly.
He is a PTSD therapy dog, so he has specialized training. And anytime either one of us are upset or struggling in the moment or dealing with things, he is right there, like pressing into you, making sure that you know that he is here for you, which is fantastic.
That made me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, shut up, bitch. Anyways, so because of that,
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know what I was saying.
You were talking about.
Mike.
You were talking about.
We're going to order some wireless mics that will attach to
I don't know what
ourselves.
she was talking about.
I don't
because
either.
I probably heard it 50 times. And it just
Probably.
goes in one ear and out the other.
So that's going to be the thing with this podcast going forward, and from now and going forward, is that we are not going to ever probably stick to topic.
Probably not. We
they will
jump around a
jump
lot.
around, and that's okay. This really is just about you seeing us, having our voices and our experiences validated, and trying to make a little cash.
Like and subscribe. That's
Yes,
what I'm.
like and subscribe. Let's yell that.
Nothing.
It doesn't cost you a damn penny to hit the like button and hit the
Trust me,
subscribe
you're
button.
gonna see some crazy content on
Yes,
here.
'cause, you know, we are exactly who we are. In front of this camera, and off the
100%.
camera. We don't play. There are some people who tend to shield themselves or hide different aspects of their lives, and we do not. We are exactly the same bitches in front of anyone, in front of each other, as we are alone. We are who we are, and so we want you guys to see a true, authentic
And
woman.
anybody
trans woman.
thinks the bitch word is offensive,
It's not.
It's not.
It
You
can
just-
be. It absolutely.
You could probably put it in a way that would make it sound offensive
But you
to
can with almost
a man,
anything, with almost
but
any
saying it
kind
to
of
me, I
word.
could care less. I'm 6 foot tall
She's gorgeous.
and 200 pounds.
Woo! She's losing
And
a little
this
bit of
is
weight.
all muscle. So,
It is. But she's wanted to lose some weight, so she has. We've been
Yes, I've
we've
been
been working
on
on
a
that.
keto diet. Shout out to that because I'm telling you right now,
I love my
hard
carbs.
not to eat bread
I love my carbs. I ain't going nowhere.
or starches.
I am 5'5", and I am about 120 pounds. Skinny bitch.
Cannot believe I said that weight. I told them.
It's all right. It's good. Own it. Own it. No, it's not embarrassing, baby. You are gorgeous. I tell her every day.
She's so skinny, it makes me sick. Sometimes
I don't want to be this skinny. I
You
try.
could see through her in the light.
I try to. I've tried for years to put on a pound here and there,
Any
and it
tanning
doesn't.
beds out there want to help her out because
I'm
man,
ghostly white, yo. Ghostly
it will
white.
blind you. I'm pretty sure I got flash burn on my eyes when she undressing one day.
Yeah. So you need to know we are not shy with each other and being roommates in our bodies. We dress in front of each other. We are who we are. Like, she'll come in the bathroom when I'm in the bathtub or sitting on the toilet or whatever. Just walk right in. Do what she needs, walk right back out. I'm the same with her. There is no shyness there. We are comfortable with each other.
Yeah, you got to be comfortable in yourself and your skin
in your
to be
house.
able to do that. I am.
In your house,
I would do that
important.
everywhere.
Right.
Just throwing that out there.
Yes, but even more so, I think in your house to have to feel as though you can't be free with people you live with is harmful to you mentally. It causes you grief and suffering. And for those of you who have roommates, get comfortable with them. If you don't know them that well, sit down and start talking. Learn about them. It's going to help you.
She is my third roommate living here.
First trans.
First trans.
Is it working better?
It's working better, but wow, sometimes I just,
I'm a unique bitch, though.
Unique ain't the word for you. Anywho, the other two, I don't want to say bad things about them that I wouldn't say if they were here. So what I can tell you is I got emotionally attached to both. The second, of course, was a lot worse because she had children. So, 5 and 10 was her ages. There was the little girl named KK. Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. I fell in love with both of those children.
Right.
I have grandkids myself.
But you don't get to see your grandkids.
Yeah, I don't get to see mine.
Not because of family.
They're just so far away is what the reason. But I do.
You got attached to them.
I do,
When it was time for the second one to do what she needed to do and to spread her wings and fly, even though she didn't probably do it in the best possible way.
She did it. That was the ultimate goal. Is when I helped her out, she moved in to help her get her children back, to help her stay sober, to get her own place for her and those babies.
But it's still,
it broke my heart when they moved.
And that's where I came in.
They called me Mama.
They still do, and we see them. Not as much as you'd like, I know. But ultimately, when
I'm not going to get emotional on here.
Eventually, she will.
No, I won't.
Does she will. But anyways, when that happened, because it didn't happen in the best possible way, and that woman knows that, and we've talked about that since many times. But she called me very upset, and I asked her. I was in a different city, about an hour away, and I said, "What do you want me to do?" And what did you say?
I told her to come here.
And what did I do?
Like ASAP.
What did I do?
She was here.
That's what friends do.
And she was here within the time frame that she said, which was amazing.
I know, right?
100%.
It took me a few hours to get my clothes and stuff packed, but I knew in my heart at that moment that I was probably going to not be going back to the place I was staying at, in the city I was staying at.
Yeah, I pretty much kidnapped her. No, I didn't.
Not legally kidnapped.
That was
not illegal.
That's not true. What I did is I told her I didn't want her to leave.
Right. So I moved in, and there's been a few adjustments, like there is with any new relationship, any new roommate situation, to where, and that course, you guys.
See, she's still doing things.
My nails, my nails.
We're still supposed to be at our friend's house.
But if you want to check out that jump box and see, listen, if there are any good-looking mechanics who want to help us out here in Northern Ohio, shoot us a message and let us know. I've got a 2015 Chevy Spark, and there's some shit going on with it that I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, hit us on an email. You can hit mine at shelbyprince224@gmail.com.
Or mine at hippie, HIPPIE, chick, CHICK, DDEE 1987@gmail.com, and maybe offer your services to us. 37%. Okay, we've got about 3 more percent, guys, and we're going to try to look for the target. Anyways, let's get back to the roommate situation. So your first roommate treated you very poorly.
She was really
She
hateful.
had from my understanding, she had fallen off the wagon, so to speak. And
Yeah, she started using
and that was difficult for you.
right when she moved in here.
Right, as a recovering
And
addict, that was difficult.
it's tough, when you're recovering yourself. Fortunately, I had the Vivitrol that I shout out to them again. It was a great way to stay sober. Completely rewinded my mind back to before I took an opiate. So when it was like a brand new day, the first time you get the shot, everything opens up because you're not thinking about nothing.
Make sure that you're talking to your doctor.
Yes, I mean, make sure that it's okay for you.
To go that route because of certain types of mental illness and medications.
But
I wasn't. That wasn't an option.
It does cure your cravings.
Your opioid or substance abuse disorder. It can definitely provide an amazing effect. For those of you who aren't able, like I am, not to be on the Supplicator, Vivitrol, or brand name. Buprenorphine is also another amazing medication. Shout out to them. Still being an antagonist, partial antagonist, and only attaching to opioid receptor D in the brain. There's no euphoria with it, and it's able to give you a low dose maintenance program.
On and on.
I know. Facts matter, though, y'all. Facts matter. We are two different types of women, and where I enjoy facts and statistical data
And
things like
debating.
that. I love it.
Every conversation.
I'm always right.
Well, I let her win.
She does not let me win.
I had 2 wins, 100% the other day.
You did, and I admit it to you.
2 days. 2. So.
Did I not instantaneously, when I realized that I was, even though I had qualifying statements, that I was in error, I said,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, she did.
Because that's the type of woman that I am.
She
I can
owned
admit it. I can admit when I have made
And
a
then
mistake. Or if I don't know something, I will say, I don't know. And there's no shame in not knowing. But I try not to speak on any situation unless I'm sure, unless I know what I'm talking
But
about.
she's sure about everything.
Because what I speak on, I've studied enough, and I know that I'm right. So I would suggest to all of you, don't speak on something unless you know for sure what the hell you're talking about.
And you know
or unless
what?
you're using a qualifying statement. I believe, I think. I might be wrong, but...
You know what, though? If everyone would do that, there would be no conversation in this
I disagree.
world.
There would absolutely be conversation. There would just be more open, effective, honest communication. Instead of motherfuckers gaslighting and acting like they know something. Like that bitch the other day was trying to tell you how to do the thing to fix the thing and the thing with the car. Remember? The ex-roommate, brother's baby mom, running her mouth trying to tell you how to fix the whatever, which you had done multiple times.
Yes.
And the bitch didn't even know
it
what she was
wasn't
talking
her,
about.
it was her,
Right, I said
her brother's baby's mom.
Right, I said that.
But anyway.
Didn't have a clue.
You know,
Never done it. Had no facts
Yeah,
knowledge, but
no
trying to
idea.
tell you what to do when you had already done it.
Drives me crazy because, you know,
Like,
I
I don't
learned
think-
one thing coming through life in these 58
Plus
years of being here. I've learned a lot. The other person, the dead person is the way I look at
Ooh,
it.
we should stop for a second and explain what you meant by the dead person.
Okay, so the dead person is my
Pre-transition.
before I started transition.
Right. So all trans people have that alternate.
That's a gender dysphoria situation that you go through. So you want that to be gone. Name change.
or integrate.
Yeah,
your
the name
personality, depending on
change,
the situation.
the gender affirming surgeries. You just
The birth marker
you
change,
want
which we're having
this
issues
done.
in
Yes,
Ohio.
you get your birth marker changed first.
Difficult. No,
A little difficult, but you know
it's possible.
it's
Takes
possible.
Like
There
some
are
of the
some
other
really
things.
nice judges out there. If you were born in Columbus, Ohio, you can look up the judge there. If you want any information on it, hit me up on my email. I'll be glad to share that with you.
Or comment below.
Doctors to go see. Everything that I've done on my own.
Equitas Health is absolutely amazing. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Care along with STD, STI care, and so many other types of care, mental health, primary care. We with our
housing,
associated
rental
with
assistance.
Yes.
They've got everything.
So
there,
much for the LGBTQIA plus community. That is absolutely amazing. And the great thing about it is if you don't have health care and you are dealing with gender dysphoria and looking for affirming care, there are micro grants and programs that are
Trans Ohio,
Trans
shout out to
Ohio,
them.
yes.
Point of Pride, Veteran. Those are two main ones that you
Yep,
can
as well as
contact.
to help you. So reach out. You are not alone. You do not have to make this journey alone. And that's the important thing to understand. I know right now, if for those of you who aren't dealing with gender dysphoria, you feel as though there is no hope. There's no help. You're stuck.
Call
and
me.
It's never going to change.
Hit me up. I've been
She changed
there.
my life. She changed my life in a 12-hour period. My life was completely changed. That I had never verbalized and communicated outside of a therapist's office the gender dysphoria that I was suffering from. And literally within a day of us talking, I came out to everybody in my life. And within